There we go. There we go. Okay, everybody. What's going on, folks? Welcome to the first stream back after becoming the actual 100 win streak enjoyer. Yes, that's right. A shield of gold that marks winning 100 times in a row at the Battle Tower with only using this beautiful squadron of Pokemon right here. That's right. We got the Goose, we got the Shed, and we got the Steel. So there it is, everybody. For those of you who maybe weren't quite here, but yeah, the streak is still alive. We're sitting at 105 wins right now. So I think the plan for today, since this will be the last stream before I go away, is I think I really just want to go ahead and kind of get your guys' feelings on things, on what's going to be next. We'll do some more Battle Tower stuff. Now that the stress is off, we could just kind of go into the Battle Tower and enjoy it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to, right now, as we are live and just starting up, I'm going to create a poll, and I am going to make it so that poll is the pinned comment in the live chat, and I'll also pin the comment in the YouTube chat, and obviously folks will see it as a post on YouTube, but it is, what do you guys want to see next? And the three options will be a fire red Nuzlocke, my first ever Nuzlocke, and the next option is Nightmare Team Run Back, where we go for another 100 streak in the Battle Tower with the Nightmare team. So all shiny, and that would be Blaziken, Machamp, and Regirock. Or Battle Factory Emerald 100 win streak attempts. All right. We'll post that. Okay, there we go. Now I can make this the pinned comment in the chat, and you guys can vote. And again, for today, we'll just continue doing what we're doing, what we have been doing. We're going to do some more Battle Tower stuff. Just enjoy using the shiny team one last time. This will be the last stream that we play with this specific squad. So you guys let me know what it is you want to see next. So we'll pop that there. And then I can pin that here. There we go. Okay, there it is. So you guys let me know. Sorry, Max, why are all the choices too good? Well, that's why you guys get to decide. So feel free to go ahead and cast your votes in the poll. Either way, we're going to continue on with this stream. I'm going to get caught up with chat, and then we're going to get moving. And again, this is my last stream before I'm gone for 2 weeks. So if you are looking forward to coming back and seeing what comes next, be sure to be here or be square. All right, let's see what we got here. DOR, what's going on to you? Rob Boss, hello, hello. OSRS Beat, thank you for the congrats on the 105. KT with the big 200, you think so, man? I don't know. I think we're gonna probably just do this stream, see if we can keep the streak alive. And if the streak does go down, I have a nice little treat for us. If we do lose the streak, we're gonna try and see how far we can get with a Delcatty. So. But either way, we're gonna hop in here for now, and we'll just have some fun. What is the world record for Ruby Sapphire Battle Tower, Rizio? That's a really good question. I have no idea. I know that in Emerald it's in the thousands, right? So I assume Ruby Sapphire would probably be somewhere similar. Mighty, what's going on? Twisted Motive, hello my friend, hello my friend. I apologize that your vacation has ended and you still don't have your shiny Zard or your Zard egg, but what are you gonna do? Away she goes. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, 105. Let's go. The ribbons Decepticon. The ribbons you actually get for level 50, right? So what I got for level 100 was that gold trophy that is in the thumbnail of this stream, and we were looking at it at the start of the stream. That's where that is. Sleepy Boy Donnie, thank you so much for being here, guys. What's going on, Moki? Hello. Thank you for the congrats, Mighty. Yeah, Max, it took some time, but it was worth it. Zed, hello, my friend. Hello, my friend. Devin, Jugs, thank you for the GZs, buddy. I appreciate it. Nuzlocke would be sick, you're thinking, Sleepy Boy. Okay. 1K wins with this squad? Heck no. I'm not doing that to myself. 100 wins took, like, 10 years off of my life at this point, with how stressful some of these games were. So, we're just going to keep it going as is. Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a tough choice, but whichever one you guys vote for, whichever one wins, we'll go for. And if it's really, really close, like it's like neck and neck between two of them, Tuesday we'll do one, Saturday we'll do the other, and we'll alternate, right? We can do multiple things. We don't have to stick to just one, depending on how you guys feel, so don't stress it too much. Thinking about what you're voting for, Beaveries? Oh, Beaveries, I saw you in LRXC's chat earlier when he was doing his blindfold run in the factory. How cool is that, eh? Ooh, a nice Latios to start us off. A nice easy Pokemon to kill off the opener, right? Nothing too bad. Let's go, Oxide. Hardcore Nuzlocke or normal? DOR it would just be a normal Nuzlocke because I've never done one. So honestly, I don't really know what the difference is. So I probably wouldn't want to start with a hardcore since I'd be going into it fresh, right? Turbo Lag, what's going on, man? Already takes too long. Thank you for swinging by the stream. 200 streak Turbo. Again, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about all that. I think this streak, I'm happy with it. We made it. We did what we set out to do. So from here on out, I think I'm okay with just letting Ruby rest. This poor cartridge of Ruby has gotten so much life out of it. Remember to like and subscribe, Mighty. Thank you very much. If you like limes. Okay, so only if you like limes do you like and subscribe. I think everyone should anyway. Yeah, that's what it is, Beaveries. Yeah, Emerald's Battletower streak is 3010, which is like, what the heck are you doing for that long? That's brutal. Blue Storm, what's going on? Yeah, this is the victory lap stream, my friend. So we're not really stressed about it. I'm not going to be like heartbreaking and heart shaking if the stream ends or the streak ends. I just want to play with the team. They are the champions. They have their 100 streak, so this is their victory lap. They get to see how far they go. Yeah, KT, it's not documented, eh? That's the thing. Ruby Sapphire doesn't have nearly as much put into it as I guess some of the other games do, like Emerald. So trying to find the records for it aren't as easy. It is what it is. Gives you something to do while sitting in the hotel, Motive. Yeah. At least you've got something to keep the, pass the time. That's one thing I have to decide, depending on what you guys choose for what comes next on the channel, will kind of, it'll dictate what I bring with me for the plane, for my vacation. Because if you want to see the Nightmare team with the Regirock, Machamp, and Blaziken, I have to shiny hunt a Regirock real quick in Sapphire. So, if not, then I'll probably just bring like some other Pokemon game to play. Double T, what's going on, man? What's up, Double T? Thank you so much for swinging by. This is the first stream back as the champion. That's right, we are the champions. No time for losers. But thanks for swinging by, Double T. Yeah, that was cool, Beaveries. Obviously, he already got his gold symbol blindfolded at level 50. Level 100, I'm looking forward to seeing. Yeah, exactly, Turbo. If the streak ends right now, I'm not going to be pressed. I got my 100. I got my gold symbol, or my gold trophy. I'm happy. I have achieved everything I sought out to achieve in this copy of Ruby. Oh, we forgot to gamble, Lego. You're right. We were supposed to start the stream off with a gamble. You're interested in a Nuzlocke yourself, Turbo? Yeah, I have no experience with them at all, so I think it would be a unique experience for the channel to document my first time ever doing one. My buddy Donnie and I did, like, a little bit. Like, we didn't even beat the first gym in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and we just haven't gotten back to it yet, so the Fire Red one would be cool. I should try a hardcore Nuzlocke. It's funnier, Void. Void, what's the difference between hardcore and non-hardcore? Like, I know Nuzlocke is, I think it's 3 main rules. There's a level cap that you have to follow. You're only allowed 1 Pokemon per route. If your Pokemon dies, you have to release it, and if and you have to nickname all your Pokemon. And then along with following the level gap, as far as I know, those are the rules. But if there's more, I'm not sure. Hey, it's the Swampert that can hurt Shedinja. Okay. For some reason, Mighty, 2-year-old cousin of yours likes Amy from Sonic. There you go. I remember being a kid and really liking Knuckles. I always thought Knuckles was cool, especially because of Sonic Heroes. I thought that game was a lot of fun. That's right, Maxie. It's the post-victory stream. Hello, Sean Martin, going on. Yeah, exactly, Dior. I 100%ed Ruby. I have everything. I have all of the master ribbons in all the contests. I have a living dex. I got my 100 win streak. I got nothing left. Like, I did it all. I finished it. This game is complete. And really, honestly, Gen 3 in general is complete because I have all my gold symbols and emerald as well. So the only thing left to do really would be Fire Red Leaf Green stuff. Random question straight. Why 4.5 KC on Thermi? It was for the pet. I was going for the pet straight. It took me a while to get it. If I do the Cursed Run team, yeah, Max, exactly. I would have to shiny hunt Regirock, because I already have Blaziken and Machamp. But because it would be 2 weeks away, I really think I could probably lock down a shiny Registeel or Regirock in 2 weeks, because it's a quick reset. And I could really just grind all my time to it whenever we're at the hotel at night. How far can this golden streak go? 150, Zed? Maybe. I'm not sure, man. I mean, just like Moki said, if the streak never ends, it never ends. I'll stick with it one way or another. I'm going to keep trying to see how far we can go. But I think that'd be cool. Breveries, the most important difference is no items except held items for hardcore. Okay, so it's just one extra rule. During battle, you mean? Okay, so no healing in battle is the difference. I probably wouldn't want to do that for my first Nuzlocke, just because I don't have the knowledge, the wherewithal, the understanding of what Pokemon can do, how much damage, and what to avoid, and that kind of thing. I think for the first one, we'll just do a regular Nuzlocke. Turbo, you also think a standard Nuzlocke to go first? That's where I'm leaning right now, just because, like, I've never done one, so I don't want to hop in right away and get boiled. I'd rather at least get into a hot tub first, you know what I mean? See if I can handle the heat. Set mode. Okay, well, I would do set mode anyway. I normally play on set mode anyway, so I think that's how I would do it as well, DOR. I feel like set mode is the way to play Pokemon. Shift just feels a little cheesy anyway, so. Sonic Adventure 2 at the Chow Gardens Turbo. I've only ever played Heroes, and then the 2 on the original Sega, so my Sonic knowledge is not there. Yeah, I would think so as well, Turbo. I feel like set mode is just the default. Hardcore Nuzlocke, you can't use items. Okay, so that's really just the difference, is no items. No items in general. Which, or in battle, I guess. Which I don't think I'm not that psychotic yet. Give it time. You can't believe I did it, Rick? That's what I'm saying, man. Like, getting ready for stream today, and this is how you know, if I hadn't hopped in Discord, Turbolag tagged me and was like, hey man, are you streaming today? And my buddy Donnie was like, hey buddy, and he streamed today, because I had completely forgot to schedule the stream. Like, it blanked my mind, because I don't know, after getting the 100, my brain just kind of took a back seat. It just started relaxing, considering the battle tower, so, yeah. Set mode, same for you, Beaveries, yeah. KT, love the idea of Nightmare Team in the tower, or a Nightmare Team quest, hunting 6 shinies I really dislike. Well, I think it would be 6 Pokemon I dislike, rather than the shinies, because, like, I don't like Gengar his shiny sucks, but I love Gengar, but I wouldn't want to hunt him, right? I think it would have to be Pokemon I hate from this, which would be like Hariyama, Blaziken, Rhydon, that kind of thing. Nuzlocks aren't for you, Mighty. There you go. Never finished your sword, Nuzlocke. Yeah, I haven't tried one yet. Oh my god, it's another Shedinja. What the heck is going on? So during this streak, this is the third Shedinja we've seen. And how many times did we see Shedinja in any of the other streaks? Hardly ever. We hardly ever saw Shedinjas. So that's kind of funny to me. Okay, let's see how much Shedinja Hyper Beam does to Oxide without boosts. Okay, that was a crit. I was very impressed for a minute. I was very impressed. But that was a crit. Okay. Sonic Riders, where they ride hover surfboards. Oh, I don't know that one, Max. That sounds like a GameCube game, though, if I had to guess, just based on, you know, hoverboards. That feels very 2000s to me. Yeah, Smokey, the theme, yeah, I'm right there with you, man. The theme of Sonic Heroes was so good, and even the first level, man, the first level was so good. I replayed that first level 100 times with the Sonic crew just because of the music. Thought I was taking some time off. No, I wanted to do this one last stream. I wanted to push you guys to check out the poll, and you know what I should do? I'm actually going to share the poll to the Discord as well. Oh, no, not you. There we go. Sorry for the ping on Discord, everyone. But yeah, I want to get that out. Try and figure out what's next. I haven't looked yet. I'm interested to see what will be in the lead. I'm going to take a look at it before the end of the stream tonight. I want to see what's in the lead. I think it'll be interesting to see where you guys are leaning. So no spoilers. I don't want to know where the scores are at. You might steal the Nightmare team quest idea. Go for it, KT. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Because I also want to see what your worst enemies would be. I know that a Pert is what ended your streak. So you'd have to get a Pert. But I'm not sure what other things have given you trouble. A good idea for a YouTube series, Turbo? Yeah, man. Just, hey, these are the Pokemon I have caused me the most pain, so I'm gonna shiny hunt them and sort of like, in your head, it's almost like you're redeeming the Pokemon, right? You're making them better than what they were when they took you down. Beaveries, what you love about Nuzlocke is that you can customize the rules to make it as difficult as you want. Yeah, that's what I like about RuneScape as well. You can sort of set individual barriers for yourself to determine how difficult you want your playthrough to be. And I think Nuzlocke are cool like that as well, Beaveries. No grinding, no leaving routes until every trainer is beaten, which was fun. I always try and beat every trainer just when I play Pokemon, because it feels like I'm finishing that game when every single trainer is beaten. So I definitely will be trying to beat all trainers during Fire Red Nuzlocke. And ideally, though, it'll depend on where my levels are, because I don't want to go over the level cap. I can't be doing that, so. Although I also like the idea of, like, switching Pokemon in and out. Because, correct me if I'm wrong here, guys, but in a Nuzlocke, you're allowed to switch your Pokemon in and out of your team as long as they haven't been KO'd. So I could just, for example, let's say I'm going up against Lieutenant Surge, but I managed to catch a Geodude, and I evolved him into Golem, or Graveler. I could use him and swap him out for a different Pokemon as long as he isn't at level cap type of deal. Give it some more thought, KT. Yeah, I'd be interested to see, man. I'd like to know what your enemy of 6 would be. I mean, my enemy of 6 is easy to check. All we do is look at the Alpha Booza's Discord message, where he laid out all 6 of the worst Pokemon for me to deal with. Miguel, what's going on, Miguel? Thanks for swinging by the victory stream. That's right, this is the victory lap. We got it. We did it. The gold trophy is in my secret base as of now. Also, I did put my save file in the stream chat channel of my Discord. It is the pinned message. So if any of you folks want to try the challenge yourself, or mix records against my team of 3 and see if you can beat them with a team of 3 of your own, feel free. Now, obviously, you would need a way to upload my save onto your own cartridge, but I imagine most of you know how to do that by now. Have I tried the Gen 4 Battletower Void? Yes. So I have a few Ribbon Masters. I have an Abra, a Sneasel, and I'm working on a Mareep. So I've done all Battle Towers of every generation and had to max out my levels to get those. Sublime, that's right, man. 105. Wait, you know what? I just realized I haven't been keeping track. We're at 106 now, aren't we? I think I missed one. I haven't been paying attention. Because I feel like I'm playing with house money at these days. You can't leave a trainer without a battle as well, Turbo. I'm right there with you. I feel like I have to beat everybody if I'm the champion, I should beat everyone. That's my opinion. You can't leave a trainer, yep. Beaveries, you can swap Pokemon during your Nuzlocke. Okay, that's what I thought. And for me, that's what I want to do. Nice. And if you overlevel, you just box it until your next gym fight. Okay, that's what I figured, Blue Storm, because there's a few Pokemon that I can think of that would be really good to have on my team. For example, getting a Geodude in Fire Red Leaf Green feels like it would end up being pretty nice. But it would be at a level that it wouldn't quite be usable yet, so... Yeah, I don't think I'd go with that rule set, Beaveries. I want to keep it as bare bones and basic since it'll be my first one. I don't need to be doing all this crazy stuff. KT, post the save again when this streak loses so it becomes a ghost in the tower. Oh, it's only after you lose, and then when you mix records that happens? I thought you could mix records whenever. Or does it have to be your longest loss becomes the ghost? I didn't know that, KT. That's cool. Yes, I did know that, KT. Secret-based Pokemon are not shiny or nicknamed, unfortunately, but it'll still be the crew. You guys will still be able to fight the boys. You know it's them. There's also a Fire Red Tower DOR. Yeah, I might check that out, because I haven't done that. I've never done the Trainer Hill in Fire Red Leaf Green. But from what I understand, you can cheese it with level 3 Electrode. Speaking of the devil, that's still so uncanny that every once in a while I'm able to call things like that without even realizing it. You beat the tower on my save on the first attempt, Turbo. What do you mean you beat the tower? Like, you took my shiny Pokemon all the way to 100 from on your first attempt? That sounds insane. I wish you had recorded it. You didn't record it, though. Oh, see, I wish you had, man. That would be crazy to see, Turbo. You just pick up the boys and immediately they work for you. Longest loss, KT. Okay. Well, you know what? If this streak ends tonight, I'll do that. I'll re-upload the save. But I think I want to leave this streak alive for as long as I can, just in case I ever want to come back to it. Pokeplatano, the dream is no longer, the record is no longer a myth. That's right, it is a reality. So was that that must have been Battle 2, so we're going into Battle 3, right? So I'm at 107 now, I think? Ah, there you go. Look at that, we are moving, we're streaking. Oh, it feels so good to just, I have no stress. Like, these battles for me have the same weight as they did when I'm at level, or like Battle 50. Like, it's like, oh, it's muck, who cares, you know? Like, oh, it just feels so good. Oh, you're just fooling with me, Turbo. You had me for a second there, man. I was going to be very impressed. Well, I just got blowed up. That's right, Beaveries. Yeah, man. The ghost is at 91, so you know what? Ooh, I have to make sure I mix records with myself on my Emerald. We're gonna do that before the end of the night, I think. We'll mix some records. That way I have it. Ooh, yikes. Well, the streak might end here then, y'all. Let's be honest. I think maybe I just go Bastion. Because, yeah, I don't think there's any world that Oxide can take down Machamp from full health before he gets taken down. I think it's better if I try and go Bastion, because it could be the one with Facade. Maybe. We'll see. But that would have done so much damage. Let's just get Aerial Aces up. Should do half? Not even. Okay, this is a thick one. Ooh, it might be the one with Facade. Counter Earthquake. Are there any others with Counter and Earthquake? I might have actually just luck-sacked this. It is. Wow. That just goes to show how long I've been doing this. I can just kind of feel it out. Yep. Cross-chop, Counter, Earthquake, Facade. We got it. Yeah, Beaveries, that's a good point. I am definitely going to mix records with Emerald tonight. That way, when we do the Emerald Challenge to 100, I will be able to fight myself at, like, I guess it'll be Battle 92? How cool would that be? How am I doing? Not too bad, Arno. Thank you so much for swinging by. That's right, the gold trophy is mine. I am now the champion of the Ruby Battletower. Oh, there you go, KT. Muck and Wheezing. Yeah, both of those can be problematic for me as well. Just because of Fire Move, Earthquake, and then, obviously, Explosion. Electabuzz, thank you so much for swinging by, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you in the chat, as always. Yeah, Blue Storm, this worked out not too bad. Knowing that there is a Machamp that cannot hit Bastion at all is nice, but even more so the fact that it needed to have hit specific moves to hit him in general. I always feel safer with Bastion against a Machamp than I do Registeel. Just because, oh my god, Machamp hits so hard. But not when he's dead. Not when he is getting dead. Peter Santos, what's up with you, my friend? Good to see you, buddy. How's everybody doing? I'm doing great, I'll tell you that much. I've said it earlier tonight, but right now, the pinned comment is my poll for what is going to come next on the stream. So make sure you cast your vote in that one, Peter. Let me know what you think. Alright, let's get rid of Machamp here. Beautiful. Random wide coverage, decent bulk, yeah. Same here, KT. Now, if Rend is able to get up a Swords Dance, he always one-shots them with the return, which is nice, but you just have to get there is the thing. Okay, that should be another win. 108 down the drain. Yep. Excellent. Well, this is a nice and chill start so far to the stream. Nothing too crazy yet. Let's see if it could continue. Have you guys gone back and looked at some of the highlights yet? I haven't. I've slowly been gathering them. I've been going through every other stream and finding the highlights and the lowlights and some of the worst moments and some of the best moments. And I'm compiling them into like just a video for you guys. Sort of just a quick rip through the journey of how long it took us to get here. So I'm hoping you're looking forward to seeing that, because I think it's going to be pretty cool. There's some absolutely insane clutch moments. There's some horrible, horrible, unlucky moments. But all of them in general are going to be in that video. And yes, KT, Delcatty will be in the video as well. Okay. So this is the Sceptile that's kind of annoying. This is the one with Leech Seed and Attract. I think the main thing is getting a Poison up off on it ASAP. I should have gone for Amnesia instead there, but it's fine. He only has so many Leech Seeds, or Giga Drains. If I get a single Toxic, I basically guarantee the win. Let's see. Yep, okay, there we go. From here on out, I think I'll just get myself set up. Maybe we can avoid some Leech Seeds as well. Maybe he won't go for them. We might get lucky. We'll see. 111 wins would be great, Turbo. I mean, it would look really slick. That's for sure. It would look real nice on the resume. Shiny Delcatty. Yeah, that's true, guys. We still never saw a shiny throughout all of these battles in the Battle Tower. which is pretty unfortunate considering if you add up every battle I've done in Ruby, along with every battle I've done in Emerald, I'd say I'm right around odds. How would we feel about a leaderboard on the Discord with a PB of the Frontier? I don't mind it, Miguel, but the thing about the Frontier is that it's such a personal journey, right? It's more so about your experiences in the game rather than it is stacking yourself up against other people. So it sounds cool, but I wouldn't want to breed like competition in a place that we're more about supporting each other and helping each other grow rather than pitting ourselves against each other. Even though I know the vast majority of us wouldn't have that outlook, I just wouldn't want new folks to think that it's something where, you know, the best of the best are competing rather than us just helping each other out. But it's definitely a good idea, Miguel. More than anything, I feel like the Smogon leaderboard achieves that anyway. We could always upload our scores to the Smogon leaderboard and go from there if we want to. Finding a shiny is another good reason to consider the Nightmare team. Well, that's the other thing, KT, is I would have to shiny hunt Regirock, which I don't think it would be too bad. Normally, the Regis, in my experience with Registeel, it's a pretty quick reset, right? So it's not too bad. It honestly takes the longest just to catch them. Just to catch them in a good Pokeball would take the most amount of my time. And I'd probably want to do Luxury Ball, but depending on how close we get to when we want to use the team, if that's what wins, I'd probably just Master Ball it. Hoping I hit the 111 tonight, Macho. Interesting. I think it's possible. Especially if they keep throwing teams at us like this. Guys, I'll tell you what. I have been doing the egg hunts now that I have my EV egg and my Cubone egg. And I am still only at 180 eggs. It takes so long. These egg sets are brutal. I feel like Twisted Motive, he warned me, but he didn't warn me enough for how brutal it is. He would like sheepishly say like, oh yeah, it's long, it takes a while. Nobody warned me that it was like 15 minutes just for a single reset. It's insane. You have a shiny Regice, and yours was hasty too! Yo, KT. Hello, you and I, pal. We both got some hasty-natured Regis here, buddy. Yeah, it was. It was definitely a chilled-out hunt. It wasn't that bad at all. I was more so, of course, now he Leech Seeds. But more than anything, I was just worried about not being able to catch it. That was my issue, because I was terrified of it struggling to death. Not so much that it takes less time, Turbo, but like for me, catching my Registeel in a net ball took me nearly an hour just to get everything done, because it's long, right? It takes so long, and a netball doesn't have very good catch chance. So, but the resets are so fast for Regis compared to the eggs that I'm doing, compared to some of the other hunts that I've done. The Hasty Rock must be found. I wouldn't mind doing a Regirock hunt. Definitely wouldn't mind. But then obviously I would be like, okay, now I have to go get Regice. So, but I'd be okay with having to complete that trio. Alright, so the reason I got Toxic up there on this Golduck is because I'm Leech Seeded. Normally 3 would be enough to take him down, but with Leech Seed, he'll heal back, so it would end up costing me an extra turn. So Toxic just does that anyway, plus in case this thing has Protect. Hello, John. Welcome to the Victory Lap stream, my friend. You are here bathing in the glory of 100+ wins. This is where nothing matters. You know, we've reached the point we wanted to, so from here on out, I'm easy. I'm good. Whatever happens, happens. I am just chilling tonight, I'll be honest, guys. I am relaxing tonight. And I had the day off. Today was a national Canadian holiday, so I had today off from work. And then Wednesday, Thursday, I'm working, and then I'm gone for 2 weeks. So, honestly, I am so checked out. Nothing's going to bother me tonight. Ooh, Turbo, your goal is to get all legendaries and mythicals shiny on Emerald. Okay, so how are you going to do the Lotties? Are you going to shiny hunt the Roamer, or are you going to go to Faraway Island, or whatever it's called? Hey, Coffee Bar, what's going on, man? Thanks for swinging by the stream. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. Spoiler alert, I'm having a great Tuesday. You've not forgotten about our deal, John. What was the deal? Yeah, that's right, I'm chilling. You were there. Yes, you were. And I appreciate you guys all commenting congratulations on the VOD. Everyone there has been just messaging and commenting and saying such nice things. It's been really, really nice to look through. And I think that VOD almost has 100 likes. 96 likes on that VOD of the last stream. How cool is that? I think there's a world where eventually that hits 100. 100 likes for the 100 wins? I mean, come on. How perfect is that? I don't remember what deal you're talking about, John. Was it that you were gonna try and donate $100? Because unfortunately, my friend, donations are not a thing. Channel memberships aren't a thing. So more than anything, I would just prefer if, when we do eventually hit 500 subs, which I really hope we can get to, that you just become a member. Because that would be all I need. As long as you're a member, you got some custom emotes, that's big enough for me, man. I'd appreciate it. Southern Island Turbo, that's what it's called. Yeah. Coffee Bar, you're messing with a mic you recently bought. What kind of mic? Is it like one of them fancy ones with the actual prong plug? 100 bucks for 100 wins. I didn't forget, John. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to put an amount out there that wasn't real. You know what I mean? There we go. This Kingdra should be done, which means we are up to 109. This is ridiculous. These have all been pretty relaxing so far tonight, I'm not gonna lie. John, are you in the Discord? I feel like you are, right? Because we'll chat. You and I will chat, John. Slowly going through the battle frontier with shinies. You got yourself 3 silver symbols now, Coffee Bar. Very nice, my friend. Is it just 3 shinies that you're using, or do you have like a little bit of a team that you're swapping between? Let's just go Bastion. Yeah, we go Bastion against Pert. We know what to do here. Hello, Amaryllis. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you, my pal. Welcome to the stream. We are feeling pretty good about today. That thing just used Ice Beam, which means it could be the one with Rock Tomb, so I'm actually gonna double team just in case. And then I think I'll just go for a Sword Stance. Okay, no, it's not. This is not the one with it. And it hasn't switched out yet, which to me tells me this is a free Bastion game. So this is the one with Mirror Coat, which means it's number 4. Mudshot, Muddy Water, Mirror Coat, Ice Beam. So let's just go for another ace. Let's go for aces 2 times. See what happens. See if it switches. If it doesn't switch, then we're fine. Gotta respect a man of his word, Turbo. John certainly is a man of his word. The guy has been a massive member of the community for months now. So, okay, John, I'll shoot you a Discord message, buddy. We'll figure something out. Maybe what I'll do is, if you are adamant and you want to send that donation, I will use it to buy the shiny Zangoose figure that we found, because I feel like Ren deserves it, considering he clutched out the final battle all on his own. Now, obviously, I feel like we probably still could have made it, but it would have been close, because that Whiskash had Rock Tomb, so it could have killed Bastion, and then a Whiskash coming out and Earthquaking against Oxide, all he needed was 1 crit and we were dead. So the fact that Rend clutched up as hard as he did makes me feel like we need to honor him with that little shiny figure. Fine USB condenser mic is the model. I don't know that one, Coffee, but I just have a USB mic here, and I think it works just fine. So if you're thinking about making some content, maybe doing some recordings of your adventure through it, I would, because that's something that I love, is the fact that I can now go back through and watch all my recordings and see those moments as I'm editing my video together. I really like it. You do have the full team of 6, Coffee. but the core 3 have been locking in just a bit for the Battle Tower. That's exactly what I did, man. Yep, I used my full 6 team of shinies to get through the game, and then for the Battle Tower, I locked in 3, and we had to make a few adjustments here and there, but realistically, the squad of Rend, Bastion, and Oxide were the only ones we ever used, so. Yeah, John, I think if anything's going to be purchased from the donation, it's going to be that figure, because it's so cool, man. Ren did such a good job. You know what, one sec, let me pull it up. I'll pull up the one that I'm talking about, just so you guys can see it. I'll show you again right quick, because it was perfect. Oh, yeah, there he is. Check this out. Yeah, it would be this. This is what we would get. We would get this shiny Rend, and it also comes with a shiny Viper, so I'd probably have to shiny hunt one of those at some point just so I could have it. But yeah, that figure, oh my god, it's so cool. I would love to have that. So that's what it would be used for, if you're willing, John. Okay, so we are now fully set up. Let's take care of this Swampert, and I think we just win from here, man. KT, you've been thinking a lot lately about the Ruby Sapphire Tower was used to teach players about... Yeah, exactly. The Ruby Sapphire Tower, for as much as we give it some crap about how it's easy, it's cheesy, you know... Ooh, Will-O-Wisp could have been bad. I have to respect it because it really was the starting point. Crystal had one, but it was so elementary, it wasn't quite what we needed. But the Ruby Sapphire Battle Tower is great. And then from what they did with this into Emerald is insane, because Emerald has so much more depth. You've been thoroughly enjoying the stream and the vibes, John. I appreciate it, man. Gotta support somehow. Honestly, bro, you just being here, leaving likes, comments, hanging out, that's all the support I need from you guys. I am excited if we can eventually hit that 500 sub goal. Then we can open up memberships and have custom emojis, because you already know we're having a Rend sweep, we're having a gambling Bastion, and we're having Oxide with a little cowboy hat and a couple revolvers because he's the fastest Oxide in the West. Maybe like a Blaziken Tombstone and a Delcatty with a Halo. Those are the 5 I can think of that we would start with. But we'll see what... Who knows? Maybe whatever the next journey we go through is, we'll have... more stories, more Pokemon, more moments that we want to highlight. Gotta get your capture card set up, Coffee. Do it, man. Oh, yeah, it's definitely... Oh, I thought that was a crit. I got so excited, but that's okay. Rend can handle this Breloom. Although that might pop Salak, if it's Salak. If this is Salak Breloom, that might pop. In which case, we would have to switch to Shedinja, but no pop, so we're good. Yeah, there's that Focus Punch. All right. Perfect. It does look sick, doesn't it, KT and John? Yeah, I love that thing. I knew that was going to happen, but I'll take Para over Sleep, though. What do you got for me? Oh, perfect Wob. Okay, that's easy. Now we just have to sub... Oh, no. Uh-oh. He just encored me into return. Yikes, that means we might lose Rent here to... Ooh, we might lose Rent here to counter... to Destiny Bond. Okay. That's alright, though, because if... How would I want to deal with Wob? There's that Destiny Bond. Uh-oh. The way I think I want to deal with Wob, if Ren goes down here and Wob is still alive, I think I'll go Oxide. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, alright. We're losing Rend. Wob is going down here, though, so I think I'll just go out into Oxide and see what we're up against. Actually, no, there's only one Pokemon left, so I'm going to go out into Bastion. That way, I might be able to get some chip damage off on whatever it is before Bastion goes down, and then Oxide can come in cleanly and just take it down. Unfortunately, Blue Storm, I couldn't stall it because I was locked into Encore there. It was a Wobbuffet that came in, and I got paralyzed by Breloom, which means he was faster, and he was able to just immediately nail me with, Oh, okay, we might be fine here. Let's see. Actually, I think we're guaranteed fine. Isn't there only one Tentacruel that can hurt me? There is one that has Toxic. So let's just go for damage. Maybe it won't be the one with Toxic. But yeah, getting locked into our Encore there was the problem. Yeah, no, this thing can't hurt me. We're good. Sweet. That's another win. Locked in. We are now at 110. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Beautiful. God, citrus berries do absolutely nothing in Emerald and Gen 3. It's a flat restore rather than a percentage, so even at level 50, unless you have a low health Pokemon, citrus ain't doing much. Okay. There should be 2 more after this. Huh. Okay. This is 111. Okay, this is the 111 streak everyone's hoping for. Let's see if we can get it. Another pert. Another pert. Okay, so we've seen 2 so far today. One of them was the one with Rock Tomb. One of them was not. Let's see if we can keep this up. Maybe we can dodge the one with Rock Tomb again. What do you got for me? Okay, this might be the one with Rock Tomb. I'm going to go ahead and double team right away. Just in case it is. I want to have a best chance of dodging this thing. Okay, no, it isn't. It isn't the one with Rock Tomb. And he's not switching either. So, I'll go for Swords Dance. John, you used to stream a lot yourself, so you already know that I'm doing it for the love of it. Yeah, man, I love this so much. This has been so much fun to do. It's a little bittersweet to know that the journey is over, right? We started this Ruby Battletower journey when? What was the first stream for this? Let's see. We started this journey, and I had done about a month of attempts before I started streaming. So July 7th was when we started. We're now pushing October. So yeah, it's been a few months. I probably started this in June when I was still doing it just by myself, hanging out in Discord with my buddies. So it's, yeah. We're coming up on the 6th month of Ruby Battletower. Beavers, there's a Chansey with a citrus berry in Emerald. Yeah, exactly. Like, what is that even doing? Could you imagine at level 100? That is healing nothing from a Chansey. KT, what was the playtime when I started? Good question, my friend. Let me check. John, it would be a pleasure to support me for the time and effort I've put into the community. I appreciate it, man. You guys are all the support I need, but that really means a lot to me, John. Okay. All right, let's see. This should show us. Playtime was 198.25. That's how many hours we started this journey with. 198.25. It's been a minute since then, that's for sure. What's my haul on fabulous prizes? Oh! Yeah, we gotta check that, KT. That's such a good question. We have to check that right now. After we beat this team, which apparently it looks like Bastion is just gonna solo it, because nothing can hit him and nothing's switching in that can hit him. So let's go ahead and get this final Swords Dance and then we're laughing. But yeah, man, we're gonna see just how many proteins, how many scope lenses. I wonder what the haul's gonna look like. This will be cool. Okay, we're fully set up. Let's do it. Turbo, you love the Ruby save file? Yeah, Shiny DTQ, Living Dex, 100 win streak, all the Master rank ribbons as well. It's been a lot of fun. This has been my favorite Pokemon experience I've ever had, was playing through this copy of Ruby the way I did. And we looked at it, and it was April 2023, I believe, is when I started this journey on Ruby. So that just goes to show it's a 2.5-year journey that it took me. Okay, wow, this was free. That's 111, right? Am I crazy, or is that triple ones? Goodbye, Latias. And let's get my fabulous prize. Another scope lens. There it is. Yeah. I've had quite a few of those. Okay. 112. 112. Okay, I thought I was off by my math. That's what I thought. We're at 112 now. There we go. Did I ever show the paintings in Lily Cove on stream? No, I'll do that right now, though, KT. But first, let's check this. Let's check the items, eh? Scroll down here. Get rid of these two. Okay. So, are you guys able to see it? Yeah, decently. Yeah, you can see it. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to scroll down. We're going to see just how many items we got from this. So we have 9 scope lenses, 9 white herbs, 8 mental herbs, 12 bright powders, 12 leftovers, 12 choice bands, 10 focus bands, 13 king's rocks, 12 quick claws. Oh my goodness, the amount of these I have. I will never use this many. That's insane. So I'll be able to sell all them. We got 32 zincs, 28 proteins, 35 carbos, 37 iron, 37 HP ups, and 38 calciums. That is a lot. Guys, that's a lot. Oh, there's my lucky egg. This is my lucky egg that I got from XD. That's pretty cool to see that here. But yeah, I think that's it, right? That's really everything. Oh my god, what a haul. I'm glad you mentioned that, KT, because that's impressive. I'm happy with that. Sounded like a Christmas carol. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's swing to Lily Cove. I'll show you guys my paintings that I got with my Ribbon Master Abra. I did it with my Abra on this game's save. So, Lily Cove. And in fact, I can show you my Abra in Pokemon Home while we're here. Oh, this music is so good. I love the museum music. It's excellent. Okay, check this out. So, when you finish the Master Rank contests in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, if you talk to the museum curator, who is this guy here, before you start those ribbon contests, if you talk to him, an artist will come out after you win the Master Ranks by a certain amount, and he will have you come hang out with you. So, here is my Abra. This is the shiny Abra that I got, named Knight. I got this from the Leaf Green Game Zone or Game Store or whatever. And then the Artist Ribbon, I don't know if you'll be able to see it there. It's this thing doesn't pick up screens the best, but anyway. Here he is. This is my Abra. So, that is the Speedster Knight, the powerful muscular Speedster. I like the rainbow ones. I think they look the best. There is... Oh, that one's cool too, though. Ooh, I like that one. I think this is my... No, this isn't the rainbow one. This is the pinky one. This one's pretty good, though, too. But you can see that it's a shiny Abra because of his purple shoulder pads. And then this... That's the one. The one on the right there. That's my favorite. This one's cool, too, though. Ooh, okay. That might be the best one. That's really cool. Good-looking Pokemon Knight, the blue. That's really nice. And then this is my favorite. Yeah, I love that one. I think that looks so cool. Because you can tell that it's still shiny based on those purple pauldrons. But yeah, so because I got all those, that's why I have the gold trainer. So each of these stars on your trainer card indicates one of your achievements. There's 4 maximum. The first one is for beating the Elite Four. The second one is for the ribbons that I just showed you guys for beating Master Rank in the contests. This one here, the third one, is for Living Dex. And then the fourth one is for 50 wins in the Battle Tower. So, yeah. Pretty cool, eh? Also, let's take a look. How many total wins are we at now? 1776, 112 straight. And the total hours so far, now we're at 310. So not too bad, eh? Yes, you do. You get free stuff every time Coffee Bar, yeah. There's no BP. There's no BP here, so... That's right, Donnie, some tasty treats. So they just give you a bunch of crap, but it's pretty cool. All right, there we go. That's my nice little display. Let's check... Let's do some lottery right quick while we're here. I mean, we're in Lily Cove anyway. Might as well take a look. And we'll see if we get a Lumberry as well. Do I get any Pokemon prizes? Let's see. Nope. I got nothing. I got wrecked. Good evening, Rich. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for swinging by the stream. All right, give me a Lumberry, dude. Give me a Lumberry. Oh, we got a Lumberry. That's actually sick. Okay, now we got a spare. Hell yeah, I love getting Lumberries from this guy. And you know what? Also, while we're at it, let's do it. Since we're doing our dailies, let's go check for Mirage Island. Let's go check Mirage Island. Probably lower my phone brightness. Oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah. But I got all of them. My Sneasel that I've shown you guys before, that thing's my pride and joy. Okay, let's see. What are the odds, eh? No Mirage Island today, everybody. No Mirage Island today. All right, let's go hop back into the tower and keep this streak going. Rich, you were so happy, but you were gutted you weren't there. Yeah, I had a few people mention that, like, they were like, oh man, congratulations, but it sucks that I didn't get to see it live. But that's the beautiful thing about the VODs, right? You still get to go back and experience that moment. You get to see my hands shaking. Oh, it was so much fun. 1776, that was your birth year, Turbo. You're still pretty young and spry for your age, I'll give you that at least. There we go. Yeah, KT, I love those paintings, man. They're so cool. I think I want to... I'm pretty sure you can override them. I think I want to do it with Rend. I think I want to try and get Rend in all those paintings as well. I think that would be cool. But I'm not I feel like you can override them. Every time you get a new Master Rank win, I think you have the opportunity to override them if you want, which I would love to do. Fisherman Hank, with a Milotic to start. We'll take a Milotic to start. We will switch to Oxide and just set up freely. Oops. There we go. A lot of those items cost 48 BP and Emerald. Yeah, that'll be one nice thing is I will be able to very quickly EV train my Pokemon without problem because I have Macho Brace, I have Pokerus, and I have all the vitamins I could ever ask for, so. You posted it on Discord. You got a less than legal why not? Yeah, on Route 130 if it was as if it was Mirage Island, yeah. Very nice, KT. Turbo signed the Declaration of Independence himself. You were there as well, John? So you're the John that I've been hearing so much about, Mr. Hancock himself, eh? Oh yeah, Rich, I had a great weekend, man. I was telling Donnie, who's a friend of mine, he's in the Discord, my best pal, and he messaged me like Sunday morning. He was like, how's it going, man? And I said, I woke up this morning a champion. And we were both just laughing about it, like, because it felt so good to get this challenge done. The plan now, Rich, if you check the pinned comment on the stream right now, I put a poll up. So that poll, depending on what you guys vote for, don't tell me what's winning, I don't want to know, I'm going to check at the end of the stream, but depending on what you guys vote for, that will be what I do next. So, it's up to you guys, that's the plan. I gave you 3 options that I think are pretty solid. I think there's 3 good options there for you guys to choose from. You remember it like it was centuries ago. Turbo, you're old, man. You're older than I am, and I'm old as dirt. Yes, that's right, Donnie. I woke up that morning, and I had a text from my best pal congratulating me on the win, and, buddy, it was good. What a good way to end the streak. Oh, the Beyblading was sick, Rich. It was so much fun, man. I had 4 folks here Beyblading with me. We had an extra stadium, and we were having some drinks, we were celebrating. I mentioned to them that I finally achieved my 100 streak challenge, so everyone was all excited. One of the fellas actually bought me a Beyblade as thanks for hosting, and it's a pretty cool one. So this one is called Scorpio Spear. Hopefully you can see it, but the bit beast in it is a scorpion, and he gifted this to me. He was like, hey man, thanks for hosting, congrats on the 100 win streak. So he gave me this one, which is actually good. This is actually a very good defensive Beyblade, so that's pretty cool. Oh, vote Nuzlocke, Sleepy Boy. You think so, eh? You're jonesing for the Nuzlocke. What would I most be excited for? Oh, honestly, all 3 of them. I love the Battle Factory. The idea of shiny hunting a Regirock and then getting to use Blaziken, Machamp, and Regirock, but on my team, feels pretty good. And then, obviously, a Nuzlocke. My first ever Nuzlocke, I think that would be a lot of fun, too, so. Yeah, it was really cool. Normally they'll bring like some drinks, some snacks as well. But it was very surprising, and it felt nice to know that I was appreciated by my pals, you know? Anytime your pals give you something, you're like, oh man, these guys are the best. Yeah, honestly, it was just such a good weekend, because Friday night, Donnie and I were hanging out at my place. We played some old school games. We had a blast chilling here. We're going to play some Monkey Ball next time you're over here, Dons, which unfortunately won't be for a couple weeks now, but we got Monkey Ball, so we'll play some Monkey Ball. And then, yeah, I played some Beyblades. I did my stream, took my girlfriend out. We went golfing on Sunday as well, which was awesome. So all in all, just a great weekend. All right. So Milo's going down here. First Nuzlocke and nicknaming people in chat. Oh, 100%, John. The names of the Pokemon would be you guys. So, like, oh no, Turbo Leg died, but it's okay. We still got Rich and Sleepy Boy. John, we gotta go catch a John. Stuff like that, right? I think that would be fun. Or even if you guys have nickname ideas for Pokemon that you want, each person in the chat will get a Pokemon assigned to them. Ooh, Aggron. Okay. We could just beat this thing down with seismic tosses. We should be faster. I'm going to be right back. I'm just grabbing a water, everybody. But I will spam this thing down. Dragon Claw. Ooh, it's the Nighthawk Aggron. Okay. I'm a little afraid of this thing using Surf on me. I think it would be cool as well, Turbo. No matter what you guys choose, I'm excited for it. You hope I get an Oddish in the Nuzlocke Beaveries. That would be yours. And that's the other thing. If you guys have favorite Pokemon, and we run across them, or you have Pokemon that you really like, if you throw in your bid for it or whatever it is, and we'll try and get Pokemon together for what you like. Calm Riley is scary in the Battletower, John? Well, that's the thing. I got nothing to lose now, man. I got nothing to lose. I'm relaxing. I'm having fun. If a Blaziken comes out now, I won't care. I'll take him down. I don't get crit anymore. That's the thing. I got my 100 streak, so now I don't have to worry about anything. A Zam. Get these Zams out of here. There you go, KT. Yep, Poliwhirl could be found all over the map. Turbo, we'd have to get you a Pikachu. Exactly. Yeah, you guys who have Pokemon as your profile pictures, you already know. You already know. Which means if we find an unknown J, it would have to be John. I say that until I reach 190 wins. John, if we reach 190 wins, oh my goodness, that would be absurd. Could you imagine all the extra prizes we would get? Coffee Bar, Fearow and Primeape are some of your Kanto goats. Use them in a Leaf Green playthrough and they rock. Yeah, Primeape is always one for me. Like, I love Primeape. I've always used him, and Fearow, to be honest, just because I used both of them in Yellow as a kid. My first ever Pokemon game was Pokemon Yellow, and both of them were always on my team. I needed Primeape to deal with Brock. It was so tough not to have a Primeape for him. Well, Mankey at that time. Rizio, the paintings look cool compared to the ones in Platinum? Yeah, man. Rizio, is Rizio behind? Is Rizio just now seeing us talking about the paintings, or... Because, yeah, the paintings in Gen 3 are phenomenal. There we go, 113. Are static / legendaries legal? I would assume so, KT, just because they're on the route, right? I'm not sure. Keep in mind, I've never done a Nuzlocke, so I'll have to look into it. But I feel like trade Pokemon, static Pokemon, like the birds would be fine. I can't imagine why they wouldn't be. Grumpig, I don't want to get Trick Choice Banded and stuck doing Sword Stance. So I think I'm just going to return. Nah, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the dance. I'm going to go for the dance. We'll see. Perfect. I got rewarded. Very nice. Oh, Julian, thank you so much, man. You were thrifting with your lady and you missed when it happened. Yeah, today, this will be the last stream that we do with this shiny team. So, even if the streak continues here and we don't lose tonight, we're going to just put it on a shelf. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing Rend. I hope you've had fun seeing Bastion and Oxide, because today will be the last day they come up. Whatever you guys vote on the poll that is in the pinned comment in stream right now, whatever gets the most votes, that is what we are going to do next. When I return to stream, my next stream back will be... What is it? When I am back will be... October 14th. Tuesday, October 14th will be my first stream back, I think. Maybe. It'll depend on when I land. If I don't land in time, then it won't be, but I will let you guys know. But as of right now, the plan is October 14th. Nice, there goes Crobat. Very nice. Okay, you were behind Rizio, I thought so. You can use statics on a route as long as they're your first encounters there. And you can use Repel's Turbo. Okay, I like that idea. That sounds like some cool strategy. Hoping to get your hair across some paintings today, Moki. Hell yeah, man. Good to know. That Rest Snore combo, that'll take you there. Rest Snore will get you there, especially because you maxed out your conditions using 4 Game Boys, which is the same thing I did for my Sneasel. It was not easy, dude. Oh my god, it was not easy. I had to actually get a friend to help me because I couldn't do all 4 at once. Sean, thank you so much. You're happy. Looking forward to the rest of my Gen 3 journey. And that's the other thing, guys, is we're probably going to be sticking with Gen 3 for the next little bit, just because there's still so much that I want to do in these gens. I still need to finish shiny hunting my Eevee and my Marowak, which I'm hoping to be done by the end of the year, but we'll see. And then, obviously, Battle Factory, Fire Red Nuzlocke, Nightmare Runback. There's so many different things we could do. You did a Nuzlocke in Emerald a decade ago. Not sure what the commonly agreed rules are. Shinies show up in the paintings. Yes, they do, Moki. Yeah, my Abra was shiny in all those pictures. It's up to me, Beaveries. A lot of people ban legendaries because they're so strong, but I could use them. We might. We might. I'm not sure. We'll come up with those rules before we go too far, but one way or another. Okay, so... Thankfully, I do have an Amnesia set up. And also, thankfully, I didn't Toxic, because then this thing might die before we get out of the freeze. But I'm a little concerned here. I'm a little concerned. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't, like, worried about this thing just completely taking us out. But we'll see. Rizio was over here stuck on the paintings, yeah. I mean, those paintings are really good. They're really, really good, to be fair. Am I going to do a video where I show all the highlights? Yes, I am, Coffee Bar. I've been going back through all of the streams over the last 3 days or so since it happened. I'm still just kind of getting into it because it's going to take me a while. But yeah, there will be a highlight video released. Julian, you encountered a Registeel similar to mine and you said it's Oxide when you were grinding the tower. Oh, was it starting to set up on you? And you were like, oh no, what do I do? So you can buy Porygon, but not take the Eevee. Yes, exactly, KT, because they'd be in the same city. They would be in the same city. Because I think it's... When you inspect a Pokemon, for example, let's take a look at Oxide, right? If we look at Oxide, he was found in the Ancient Tomb, so I couldn't have another Pokemon from the Ancient Tomb. Just like how Shed is Route 116 and Goose is 114. It's only one per each of those. So since Celadon City, I think is the name of the city, where you get both of them, you wouldn't be able to have both. In my opinion. That's the standard Beaveries. Okay, cool, yeah. Turbo Gen 3's too good. I agree, man. Gen 3 is so unreasonably good. And also keep in mind, we could also do some Coliseum XD stuff as well, depending on how much time we want to spend in Gen 3. Peter, you're thinking Battle Factory? Put your vote in. Put your vote in. Ultimate Iron Man and Pokemon, Sleepy Boy. So that would mean no bank, right? You can't bank items, and you can't bank Pokemon. Ooh, that sounds actually really cool, Sleepy Boy. Oh man, you just gave me such a cool idea. You can't use your bank in Pokemon? That's a new challenge. That's pretty cool. That's pretty darn cool. You would have to, like, just release the Pokemon that you don't want to use anymore. Yeah, exactly, Moki. Maxing out the contest stats wasn't easy, but it feels so good to look at, for sure. Casual Ruby Sapphire playthrough when I get the shiny egg would be fun. Yeah, that's true. I would probably play through the game that has the shiny, but no, because I'd have to EV train it. Or do you just mean, like, just a nice casual playthrough of Ruby Sapphire in general on the channel, KT? Because I could see doing something like that for, like, members videos, is just come chill with me while we play through Gen 3 type of thing. That could be fun. The UIM, yeah. Thank you so much, Michael Gomez. Thank you for being here, man. The congrats on the finish is very appreciated because it was a long streak. It was a long streak, and it took a while. I don't know if too many people that would have beat their head against this wall for 3.5, 4 months like I did, but we did it all together. And you guys were here with me, and I sincerely appreciate having you along for the journey. Okay, this thing is done for. Let's get rid of this Milo. 113 streak turbo. Who would have thought when it was 91? I still remember hitting 91 and thinking, like, holy crap, it's possible. It can be done. There's a world where we get this done. Sleepy, you've seen my UIM? So you must be pals with Strayed then. Strayed must have got you onto the stream. That must be the Alex you're talking about. Okay, it's all starting to come together, Sleepy Boy. I'm getting it now. When does the poll end? It shouldn't have an end. Are any of... Because I haven't checked it yet, and I don't want to know what's winning right now. I want to wait till the end of the stream to check. Can anyone check the poll and tell me if there's an end date on it? I didn't set one, so hopefully there's not. Pokewalker only Gen 4. That sounds a little too much. UIM could be no shops. Ooh, no bank, no shops. Now that would be cool. Peter, you want to see some collabs in the future? Yeah, I feel like a lot of you, if not the vast majority of you, came to my channel from the podcast episode I did with Nighthawk, right? So I definitely wouldn't mind doing something with Nighthawk. Maybe get Amaryllis, Beavery's, Twisted Motive, KT. There's a couple others I'm forgetting. But yeah, getting everyone to come hang out. Maybe we could do like a draft league or something, Gen 3 draft. Who knows? Okay, Heracross can be spooky. Heracross can be spooky. Let's think. How do I want to handle Heracross here? Well, I know it has guts, but I'm also afraid of counter. But I think I still scout with a Seismic Toss. Megahorn. Okay. This might not be able to hurt me. Let's see. This one might not be able to hurt Shedinja. It'll depend on if this is the one with Endure Reversal. Because if it's not, then we might be able to take him out. We'll see. Oh, shoot, I think it is. I think this is the one with Endure Reversal, Rock Tomb, Lychee Berry. Okay. So, in that case, I don't knock it out with one more. I'm going to go for a Toxic here. And I know I'm crazy, right? I get it. I know I'm insane. But here's the thing. Toxic will activate Guts. I know. However, it won't activate his Lychee Berry. And if he endures again this turn, then he won't be able to sweep my team with Reversal. I know this looks spooky. I know it seems sketchy. But trust me, I've got an idea here. I think this Heracross is about to go down here. Oh, yeah. We got him. We got him. Strayed, yeah, that's what I thought, Sleepy Boy. Motive did a full playthrough just to get a specific Met location on his egg. I think I want to do the same thing, KT. I want to hatch one of mine in Victory Road for sure, and I'm not sure about the other one. It's another Reg. But yeah, I don't think anything could ever beat Twisted Motive's Battletower hatch location for his Salamence. I don't think anything could beat that. Why are people trying to mix RuneScape and Pokemon together, Julian? I think it's just solid games that everyone likes to see. You want to check as you keep going back and forth between two, flip a coin to decide? Go for it, Double T. Absolutely, man. Yeah, I flip coins and have that decide me things all the time. I have a lucky coin, actually. I can show you. I have a lucky coin that I bring with me everywhere I go. It is an old Canadian silver dollar from 1964. And it has oxidized and turned almost a black color because of the silver that it was made with back in the day. But it is beyond cool. I love it. But you can see, like, up against my shirt, it's very black. So, yeah, I like a good lucky coin. Double T, I absolutely agree. Flip a coin, pal. Mount Pyre Marowak KT. That's the one. Mount Pyre Marowak, Victory Road Eevee. I think that's the way it's going to go. Or Victory Road Vaporeon. I think that's what we're doing, man. Ooh, I like that a lot, KT. Coffee Bar, you didn't see the podcast. Yes, sir. If you go to my channel and you go to posts and you scroll down, you will see the podcast that I was invited onto. It was a great episode. I would highly recommend it, Coffee Bar. Cam, you're here from Nighthawk? Yes, sir. Gen 3 Draft League would be fun from Julian. You think there's been discovered ways to link up an emulator to Wi-Fi? Oh, dude, that would be sick. We could do, like, shiny-only team battles. Ooh, Ledular. Yeah, Smokey, I think you would have to be there with us, bud, with your shiny squad, if we're doing a draft league. Or just shiny battles. Julian, every once in a while you go activate Groudon on Emerald so you can have an egg hatched in Terra Cave. That's a good one, dude. Unfortunately, I would be hatching in Sapphire, so I wouldn't be able to pull that off. So if he outspeeds me here, I'm probably dead, but we'll see. Okay, it did outspeed me. It outsped me with Dive. Do I think Rend survives a dive from Ludicolo in the rain? That's a good question. I think he might, actually. To be honest. So let's take a look. Do a little bit of quick maths. So we have Ludicolo 4, I think it is, or is it 5? It's Ludicolo 6. Okay. So Ludicolo 6 with the rain. Hitting dive. I should live. I should live this, unless he crits. Oh, let's go, Rend. Okay, I love it. Yeah, I think I'm going with that, KT. I think I'm going Mount Pyre Marowak, Victory Road Vaporeon. Ooh, Guardy. I might outspeed. I do. Very nice. You're playing some RuneScape right now, Sleepy Boy. Very nice. KT, you hatched your Wish Blissey in the Scorched Slab. That's another good one. Yeah, exactly. That's a good one, too. Coin is almost as old as Turbo is. That's right, John. Yes. Turbo is a very old man, as we know. So, here's the thing. Even if this is the Alakazam with Fire Punch, the rain is up, so that will actually save Oxide. I'm going to swap to Oxide, and I'm going to get a Toxic up ASAP, and we should have this locked up. Okay, so he didn't go for the Fire Punch then, which is good. It's fine, but we would have been fine anyway because of the rain. Julian, you have a few 99s on OSRS with some pets. Very nice, man. But like you said, it is a very time-consuming game. You have to put a lot of time into it, but the nice thing about Scape is that it will always be there waiting for you for whenever you want to get back to it. Yeah, Coffee Bar, check it out. It was a great podcast. It was a really good podcast. Okay, yeah, from here we win, pretty much guaranteed. Is the Emerald battle with Rend or with the Marowak team? Is the Emerald battle with Rend or with the Marowak team? I'm not sure what you mean, Double T. Emerald battle with Rend or Marowak? I haven't done any Emerald battles with Rend yet. The only battles Rend has done is on Ruby, and my Emerald team was just like a group of really good Pokemon when I got my gold symbol. The Marowak team that I'm making is for Emerald. when I get my Marowak, when I get my Vaporeon, that's going to happen in Emerald, for sure. I'm going to be doing a 100 win streak with them there. Would highly recommend podcasting with Kevin. He was giga nice to me when I wanted to yap about Battle Frontier for 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, it was really good being able to be on that podcast with him. Ours wasn't that long. It was only like an hour and a half or so, but we covered everything I think we wanted to, so it was a lot of fun. Blue Storm streak actually going hard. Yeah, if anything, this kind of proves it wasn't a fluke. We earned this 100 streak, not even close. 114 right now, Sleepy Boy, yeah. Funny to think that we were struggling to get up to 80, right? And now here we are. What's my plan with the Marowak, Moki? So the Marowak team is going to be Ninjask with Swords Dance, Substitute, Baton Pass, and Aerial Ace. The Marowak is going to have Earthquake, Rock Slide. It has Hidden Power Bug at 70 base power because it's my 5 IV Cubone egg that I hunted. So when that hatches and it shines, it'll have perfect stats for Hidden Power, 70 base power Bug. And then I gave it an egg move of Perish Song, which is so cool. It's very unique. It's not, I'm sure I could probably do something better, but it's just so unique to have an egg move on a 5 IV Pokemon, so I went with Perish Song. And then Vaporeon is 4 perfect IVs, and it has 8 Wish, Protect, Surf, Toxic. So that's the whole squad. The idea is to set up and then Baton Pass to Whack, and then Whack sweeps, and anything that Whack can't really deal with right away, Vaporeon should be able to stall out. Donnie, you're due for another RuneScape stint. Me too, man. I logged on the other day and I did a couple TOA raids, and I was like, huh, this is actually a lot of fun right now. I don't know why, so I'm feeling that itch as well, eh? Mr. Raw Boss, thank you, my friend, for the congratulations on the hundo. Let's go ahead and update the streak, because we're actually up to 115 now. I'm not really even paying attention these days. So, against Tentacruel, it's either one of two. But you know what? Neither of them can really deal with Oxide. Let's just go Oxide. I was thinking I could go and be cheeky with Rend, but if I get hit by a Hydro Pump, he's dead. I wouldn't have got hit anyway. It's fine. Whatever. We can set up against this thing. The Regirock Summoner. That's true, John. Yeah, Rob always summoned the Regirocks. I can't believe how many we dealt with on that stream after he was like, hey, we're going to see some Regirocks today. He cursed us pretty bad. Coffee Bar, hearing about all the hatch locations. Some of the ones you have are Shiny Salamence in Meteor Falls. A Kingdra from the Dragon's Den. That's really cool, Coffee Bar. Dragon's Den Kingdra's excellent. KT, cool Met locations is a neat niche to the series, and it just adds that little bit of extra flavor, right? Obviously, all my shiny Pokemon that I have very basic Met locations, but having my shiny Sneasel that I hunted in Coliseum was really cool, because he was from the underground, so to see underground there was, oh, it was so cool. Battle Factory. Oh, double T. So Battle Factory in Emerald is rental Pokemon. So I would be going for a 100 win streak using rental Pokemon. So you go into the factory and you get to choose 3 from 6 Pokemon. And whatever those Pokemon are, you take those 3. Then you go battle against another trainer who has 3 Pokemon. And if you beat him, you can trade one of your Pokemon for one of his Pokemon. So the idea is you go in bouts of 7. You do 7 battles at a time, and you want to try and craft the best team by the end of it, and then you do another draft of 6, you choose 3. It's just a really good gameplay format in Pokemon. If you've never experienced the factory Double T, I think you would love it. Setting up on Lottie's instead of going Bastion made a big difference. Blue Storm. That is something I was thinking about too. I think one of the big reasons that the streak was able to hit 100 is because I started just full sending with Oxide. Anytime I felt like I could set up with Oxide, I went for it. Even though in the past I would have probably tried to just Swords Dance with Rend or switch to Bastion, I really sort of had Oxide be the all or nothing teammate. And I think that helped out a lot, Blue Storm, I agree. Sean, it is my first time going to Spain. Yes, sir. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. My lady and I have been waiting for this all year. We booked our flights back in, like, February or something, so it's been a long time coming. Moki, nice to see the Ninjask. Yeah, man. And, I mean, I have a leftover shiny from my Shedinja, so I have to use it. I have to use it, right? It's a free shiny, so... When I'm back, Donnie, we could do some scape action. Yes, sir, Donnie. Hell yes, man. I think, especially as well, since you're starting up your Slayer grind, because you've got everything you need, I'm looking forward to see when you and I can start doing some content together. In fact, there's a new boss that just came out that we might want to try together and maybe get you some gear. It's not that bad. It's a pretty chill boss, and it would be a lot of fun for the two of us. It's fall in Canada, which is RPG and MMO time, Sleepy Boy. That's right, man. As the winter months set in, none of us want to be out anymore, so we stick inside and we play our MMOs. Yeah, Donnie, Ninjask is sick. Oh, I love Ninjask. And he's shiny. He's gold. I gotta use him. Ooh, Weezing. Weezing's kind of spooky. Weezing's a little spooky. But again, we don't really care. We don't care about the streak anymore because we already got it. So now I'm not going to get crit. I'm not going to get exploded on. It's all free. Coffee bar, you're heading out. No worries, man. Thanks so much for swinging by. And check out that podcast. Definitely check out that podcast if you're driving to work tomorrow or something. Again, if you want to find it, you can just go to the posts on my channel and you'll see a link to it. 115, Rob. That's right, man. What's the new target? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you won't say its name. That's right. We haven't seen too many of those chickens, if that's what you're talking about, Rob. But yeah, the new target is nothing. Tonight is just a victory lap. We're just hanging out in the battle tower, showing off our 100 win streak trophy, and just kind of relaxing. I have no investment in tonight's streak. If it ends, I couldn't care less because I did it, guys. I got my 100. So realistically, right now we're just hanging out and relaxing. And then whatever you guys choose, go make sure you vote on the poll in the chat. It's the pinned comment. Definitely check out the poll and let me know what you guys want to see next. And then when I am back from vacation, we will hop right back in with the winner. You like hunting and fishing on weirder routes just for the location, KT? Yeah, man. Man, KT, I'm so glad you mentioned Mount Pyre for Marowak, because you're right. That's perfect. That is solid. So that's going to happen for sure. Oh, I'm paralyzed. So, attract Wailord. Can this thing even hurt Bastion, or is this a guaranteed win? Let's see. Correct. This is a guaranteed W. So we can probably switch here, but honestly, I feel like Seismic Toss is pretty quick for taking out a Wailord. The only risk about this thing is that this one has Fissure, but again, I'm fine. We got him. We got him, no problem. Unleash, you missed one stream, and it's the stream I got the 100? Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I mean, to be fair, when we ended Tuesday's stream, we were at 77. So if ever there was a stream to go for the 100, it was Saturdays. And I feel like it was a good VOD to watch. Even if you're going back through and watching the VOD, there are so many clutch moments where I remember looking at that 50-50 against that Swampert and just thinking, like, if I lost that coin flip, the stream was done. It was over. But we nailed it. There's that Fissure. Paralysis. What do you got? How much damage? Okay, we got him. We're going to 200, Drew. I mean, there's a world, right? If we end off stream tonight and the streak is still alive, and let's say, you know, we're doing some streams on Saturday one time, and I'm like, hey guys, do you want to do a battle of 7 on Ruby with the shiny boys? We could always just pop it in, do a few battles here and there. Ideally, the stream stays alive, or the streak stays alive tonight, but I'm not married to it, that's for sure. So we ended at 112. I believe we're at 116, which means this should be battle 5, right? Okay, battle 6. So, I must have missed one, I think? 17, 18. Yeah, okay, so we're at 117 now. We're at John 117 here. Ooh, Slaking. Okay. Yikes. I feel like this is Bastion bait, right? It has to be. The only fear is that it could be the one with feint attack, but it's very unlikely to be. So let's just go Bastion. The main thing is that we're going to need Bastion to deal with this slacking. He will be our answer. Okay, and it has counter as well. So this is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. This one has yawn / counter hyper beam. I'm expecting a switch out. Let's go for an ace. Yep, there it is. Okay, who's the funny guy? Who's the funny guy here? Let's just go Rend. We got to keep Bastion alive to deal with slacking. Oh, I just got Focus Punch switching in on Rend. Okay, well, Rend is going down here. So it's going to be up to Oxide to deal with Focus Punch, Regirock. Let's see. Focus Punch, Regirock has... Bright Powder, yikes. With Focus Punch, Explosion, Earthquake, Ancient Power. Okay, I think the idea here is that I outspeed, go for an Iron Defense. He probably won't Focus Punch me. Sweet. And he outspeeds. Okay, wow. Huh. It must be a speed boosting nature. Okay, let's see. Already I feel a lot better. Just getting +2 defense, I feel very safe right now. So I'm actually just going to go for Seismic Tosses from here on out. I mean, what kind of a game? This is some 100 win streak gameplay right here. Come on. Sealed Chamber is a classic JRPG dungeon name. That's another good one, KT, for sure. That's right, Lego. We did win. The sun is winning. I'm trying to leave her, but she doesn't want to see me go. That's right, John. The streak wants to cling on to me as much as possible. Although this Regirock is doing his best, the best he can to try and take me down. So, I guess the question is, now that he's +1 attack, how worried am I about Focus Punch? A little bit, but I still think I win the race. I might even knock him out here, actually. This might knock out. We'll see, though. Let's go, Oxide. You're a beast. Okay, what's coming in next? Don't be slaking. Anything other than that? Yikes, I hate that. So, here's the issue. Now we have to switch, right? Because this one has... Counter, Hyper Beam, Yawn... Wait. Is that right? It is. Oh, okay, so here's what we can do, actually. I can set up on this thing, can't I? I can set up and just Toxic this thing down. Yeah, Hyper Beam's not going to do that much to me. Never mind, I'm fine. Okay, Oxide can take this guy out. I just can never hurt it. I just can't hit it. I can never use anything where it can counter me. I'll just use a Toxic to take this guy down. Okay, very nice. I'll just get the Toxic up now while he's loafing. He's doing a big loaf. Yeah, Yawn / counter Hyper Beam. So, by the time he puts me to sleep with Yawn, I will get all of my defenses up anyway. So I'm safe at this point. Ha! I'll take it. Excellent. Another Hyper Beam. Yeah, this Regirock tried. It really tried its hardest to take me down, but even though he knocked out Rend in a single Focus Punch, which was a little spooky, we're alright. Okay, let's get a few amnesias, just in case there's something spooky in the back. But we'll see. God, do you guys not feel the weight off of your shoulders as well? This feels like I'm just hanging out with my buddies, watching, like, the highlight reel of the good old days, if that makes any sense. There's just no pressure. I feel no stress at all. I'm about to go to sleep, but I will get my last amnesia up, so I will have Oxide at +6/+6. The Toxic will tick him down as I slowly wake up. I mean, come on, what are you even going to do at this point, Slacking? You got nothing left, buddy. He has Salak Berry as well, so I don't have to worry about any foolishness with a lychee crit or anything, but we're fine. We are A-okay. That is a +6/+6 Oxide. The most amount of damage he can do to me is 16. I heal back 11 every turn. So worst case scenario, I lose 5 HP here. Not that bad. Ooh, Julian, you finally accomplished the goal of Ultimate Latios. You got that feeling of no weight as well? Ooh, Falchion for Latios is a great name, Julian, that's a good one, man. I like that a lot, actually. Hey, and it's just a Kecleon at the end. All right. That should do it. Iron Tail Kecleon. That's a crit. But even then, that's not that much. So I think this might be the one with Focus Punch as well. If it is, I am just going to Seismic Toss in case I get it off first. But it also could be the one that is Choice Banded into Iron Tail, but we'll see. Yeah, it might be the one that's just Choice Band, so this is a free KO. Awesome. This should be another guaranteed win up to 118. Exactly, KT. A nice and casual 100 win streak challenge. You were doing one set of 7 per day for a while. Yeah, I like that. And for me, I was not touching the Ruby Battletower unless I was on stream. Otherwise, I feel like I probably would have burned out. You know what I mean, KT? Because just the bad luck you can experience is oftentimes enough to leave a bad taste in your mouth if you're not taking your time with it. You know what I mean? So I get you on that one. Yeah, this thing trick or choice banded itself. Now it could have tricked or rested or disabled, and then it would have been choice band locked into that. So interesting that it actually chose the right attack this time. But there we go. That's another win. 118. I believe it's 118, right? Because this should be Battle 7, which would be 119. Yeah, alright. What's next? You always lose? Maybe not today? Well, good luck. Rena with the Milotic. Okay, again, this is just Oxide setup fodder. So, back into Oxide we go. Yes, KT, that's true. I definitely appreciate... That's one thing that's nice about... I shouldn't say nice, but it's one thing that it's not as bad to lose the streak when you're using, like, your favorite Pokemon or your shinies. Seeing Rend absolutely sweep through every single trainer on the way up to 49, just basically single-handedly with a Sword Stance, was so cool. It felt so rewarding to have this Pokemon I spent so long hunting put in work for me. That's for sure. Ooh, Mirror Coat. Okay, so this is the one that has Recover, I believe. Yeah, this one has Recover. Okay. That's fine. It'll give us just more time to beat it down. So, what do I want to do? We'll have about 15 or so minutes left of stream after this battle. So here's what I want to do, guys, actually. After this battle, I want to show you what it's like to hatch the eggs. I'm gonna do a run through of the egg hatch and kind of show you how I hunt for the Marowak and the Vaporeon. We'll do one of those after this battle. Ren sweeping the 100th battle with Cinema. Exactly, Sleepy Boy. It was so poetic. And the fact that the final Rock Tomb from that Whiscash missed, my heart just exploded. Like, I felt like I just saw my best friend that I hadn't seen for 100 years type of thing, right? The amount of joy I felt when I saw that Rock Tomb miss was just beautiful. Yukio, you're predicting 142 wins for the streak. Ooh, that would be nice. I would not mind that. That'd be a nice high streak. I would like to see at least 150, because then it really... although, to be fair, even right now, I feel like we smashed the record. We proved that it could happen. We didn't lose immediately after, you know what I mean? Exactly, Sean. A little behind the scenes, courtesy of Mr. Motive, the one who indoctrinated me into this horrendous shiny hunt. Yeah, we can get to blame him for it. Beavery's doing just 1 or 2 rounds when you're at a high streak is nice. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Especially since tonight I've been on autopilot. I have not really been paying too much attention to things, that's for sure. But I don't need to. I got it. I did it. So tonight's a little bit more of a chilled out stream. As I mentioned, tonight is the victory lap. And at this point, we would have to get astronomically unlucky for anything to take me out. You don't think the Rock Tomb missed? Ren dodged it. That's right, Sleepy Boy. That's right. Ren dodged the move. He knew it was coming. Okay, there's a Pert. All right. Well, same thing. We'll go for a Toxic. Okay, the fact that this is Muddy Water just means that Bastion can 1v1 this thing no problem. But realistically, we should be able to take it out no problem anyway. Because this one has Shell Bell, Item, with Muddy Water, Mud Shot, Mirror Coat, Ice Beam. So I think we got this. There's the Mirror Coat. Yukio, Latios names Jet or Falcon or Boosta. Between those 3, I lean towards Jet. I mean, it is like it's basically a Jet Pokemon anyway. That's a big crit, but we're fine anyway. I don't care. I think Jet, I really like those short, sharp-sounding names. Like, Rend is probably my favorite name, although Oxide is pretty sick, too. But Rend feels so right, because it's a good, sharp, hard-hitting name, and Latios is a good, sharp, hard-hitting Pokemon, too. So it matches, you know what I mean? My preference there, Yukio, from those 3 is Jet. Name it 747. There you go, Sleep Boy. That's a bit more on the nose. Okay, final Pokemon. And it's just a simple old Starmie. Alright. Well, I think we've pretty much locked it in at this point, folks. Let's go ahead and just do some seismic tosses. That is 119. And the current streak is 119. Thunderbolt, Surf. Okay, there's still a few this could be. But this could be the one that has Confuse Ray. God forbid we get crit. There's a world where this thing could be the one that takes out Bastion, but we'll see. He would need a crit Surf, I think. But even then, I don't think it knocks me out. Okay, you know what? Recover. I think odds are that this is the one that has Confuse Ray. So, I need to get a Toxic up then. Just in case. Yeah. As annoying as it is, I'm going to get a Toxic up. Yeah. Fair enough. You're making me work for it, Starmie. Fair enough. You're also a fan of the short single words, but you like meaningful word names as well, Julian. See, and that's where Bastion comes from. Bastion is a play on words of Hollow Bastion from Kingdom Hearts. I mean, he's Shedinja, he's Hollow, and Hollow Bastion is the coolest stage of any PS2 game ever, so yeah, Hollow Bastion. Xavier, what's going on? Thank you for swinging by the stream, man. Not only do I understand it, but I've mastered it. I think me and the Ruby Battletower have a solid understanding of each other, and I have it down pat at this point. Julian, when you get a better Latios, you're going to name it Valentine. That's a good one. Will it fit? I think it will, right? I think it's just enough, yeah. Very nice. The AI doing recover and rest loops makes you think that the AI is less than 25% random. Sometimes, man, sometimes the AI in Ruby Sapphire feels like it is reading your mind, and then other times it feels like it's being piloted by a zebra. Like, it just has no clue what's going on. But with that, okay, there we go. That is guaranteed. We have locked it in. That's 119 wins, everyone. And I think that's probably the last time we're going to be seeing Oxide, Rend, and Bastion for quite some time, because we have bigger and better things to move on forward to. Make sure you guys cast your vote in the poll. I am interested now. I want to check it out. So let's do this. Let's open up the channel. And let's go to posts. And I'm interested to see what's winning. Whoa, the fire red Nuzlocke is winning the most right now. That's pretty cool. Interesting, but I feel like the Battle Factory could come up. Nightmare Team, not as much. Maybe you guys have seen enough of the Battle Tower for now, but there you go. As of right now, it's looking like the Fire Red Nuzlocke will be what we do when I return to streaming on October, what was it, 14th. October 14th is when I'm back. So, okay, let's go ahead, drop a save here, and I'm going to do a quick run-through of the journey that it is to do a single encounter for the Marowak and the Eevee. So let's go ahead. I like that, Sleepy Boy. Let's go ahead and we'll say farewell. Let's give a nice goodbye, a very well-respected, well-earned goodbye to our heroes. Once again, for the final time, we have Rend, the impish nature Pokemon. It took me 91,337 encounters to get Rend. 13 months is how long it took me to get my hands on him. He has the Lumberry item. Originally started off with the Silk Scarf, but we swapped to Lumberry. And the final items and moves we rested on was Return, Icy Wind, Brick Break, and Sword Stance. Every single one of these moves felt phenomenal. Before we had Icy Wind, we had Rock Slide, but Icy Wind clutched up so many times into Salamence. We needed that so bad. So, Rend, there he is. There's the first team member of the squad. Next up, we have Bastion the Shedinja, another impish nature Pokemon. And Bastion took me, let me check here, 5,694 encounters for the first phase, which was a Tailo. I ended up getting a shiny Tailo before I got Bastion. And then after that 5,694 was 3,086 encounters for phase 2, and I got him. So just over 8,600 encounters to get him, but that's not too bad considering I also got a free Tailo out of the deal. Wonder Guard came in absolutely clutch. I think Bastion is the most unique Pokemon of all time in terms of playability. Shedinja's just, it's so cool. There's nothing like him, so getting to use him for this challenge was a lot of fun. He ended up using the Bright Powder item. Nothing on his set changed. From start to finish, he was always Bright Powder. Or no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. For the first stream, he had the Spell Tag. So we switched from the Spell Tag to the Bright Powder. That's right. But he always had these moves of Shadow Ball, Swords Dance, Double Team, and Aerial Ace. Again, I think these were absolutely solid. The amount of times that Setup Bastion was able to sweep for us, and the amount of times that Bright Powder plus a single Double Team, dodging a Rock Slide or a Flamethrower or something like that came up clutch, was awesome. So there's Bastion. And the final Pokemon of the team, the absolute backbone. Without this guy, none of this would have been possible. It's Oxide. It is Oxide, our hasty-natured Registeel, the worst nature you could ask for, to be honest. However, to be honest, though, that speed did come in clutch every now and again, so not everything was a loss with him. The Leftovers item, his set didn't change a single time. This set is perfect, and as you can see, he has the exact same defense and special defense. I wanted him to be equal. He is exactly equal. That's why we've got Seismic Toss, Toxic, Iron Defense, and Amnesia. But there it is. There is the squad of 3. They can finally rest. They can finally retire. Oxide wasn't that bad. I hunted and got him after 5,039 encounters. So, all in all, other than Rend, these guys were all pretty good to shiny hunt. But Rend was brutal, so with that, everyone, he has earned his rest. Let's go ahead and drop a save, and then we're going to hop over and do a quick little egg reset, and I will show you guys the process for how I'm hunting Marowak. So this is pretty cool. Alright, we get to go into this, change the game pack, yes please. Change the game pack. This is the favorite thing about the Game Boy player is there's an eject button. You might be able to hear it on the side. Let's see. Here it comes. Ooh, I like that sound. That's such a good sound. It ejects your cartridge out. And we'll drop in Sapphire. There. And yeah, we'll play through the first... we have to play through just long enough to be able to get Pokemon that we can trade. We need 2 Pokemon. So we'll play through. And you guys will get to see this. Oh, there's Birch. Alright, let me catch back up on the chat here, y'all. Moki, you're playing through Kingdom Hearts 1 with her? You forget how... Yeah, it is janky, man, yeah. The Kingdom Hearts 2 movement is miles above. It's so good. Farewell, Rend, Oxide, and Bastion. They served us well. They absolutely did, man. The heroes can finally rest. They've done everything we needed them to. Zangoose is 25% KT because I used a repel trick. Everyone should drop a like and a sub for 119 wins. I agree, Rob. Farewell to the amigos, Pete. That's right, buddy. How do you get Poker Rust to cure off your team? Just over time, Julian. Over time, Poker Rust automatically falls off. I think it's like 72 hours or something outside of a box. I'm not 100% sure, but just over time, it ends, yeah. 119 is a nice number. Looks prime, but it isn't. I love the fact that we are up above 100 cleanly. Yeah, exactly, KT. Normal Shed, normal Registeel, and normal Zangoose just look so weird to me. They don't even look like Pokemon. Love the eject button, Julian. That's right, yeah. Rest well to the soldiers. Let them rest. They've done their work. But now we get to do some nice chill early game playthrough action here. Oh, and you know what? Let's turn this music up. I love this music. There we go. Withdraw my potion, set my clock. I have done this so many times now. It's become roped. It's just my life. Oh, yeah, when you pull out the cartridge at the wrong time. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about, Julian. I did the same thing when I first started using this thing. I didn't know about the eject button, right? So... Curline's Marowak, you were shiny hunting one in the Pokemon Tower for the 90% Ghastly, but you got a Cubone. That's awesome, Kuro. Congratulations, man. Did you end up using it for anything? Shiny starter. Oh, that's the other thing, guys, is during this encounter, you fight your starter, the uncatchable Pooch, on average about 2 or 3 Pokemon that you can't catch. Then another 2 Pokemon that you have to catch to trade, plus the egg. So on average, you're seeing 10 Pokemon per reset. So the odds are pretty good that eventually I will find a shiny. Whether or not it's one that I can catch or it's one of my targets, we're not sure, right? So... The Marowak shiny reminds you of Croc? Like the game Croc, Rob? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking... You have to be talking about Croc. I know the Croc game you're talking about. Yeah. Sean, you really love the vibes of Ruby Sapphire Emerald early game? Yeah, it hits. And the music as well, right? Mudkip is the fastest starter for this, by the way, y'all. It is the best one to use. From the words of Twisted Motive himself, so... And I got a strong Mudkip. Anytime you can two-shot means that you have good IVs, so this is probably a decent one. Speedrun picks May. Is that less steps, KT? Ooh, I didn't know that. I'm not sure. If that might be... That's something I'm going to have to look into, KT. Thank you for the info. Maybe I'll be able to make it a little bit faster. Your Cubone has quiet nature. Ooh, not ideal. But still, yeah, still very cool. And as we've seen, you don't need the best nature or IVs to do well, so... Did I encounter any other shinies while I was hunting for Ren, John? Oh my god, yes. So, I have it here. I have all of the shinies I hunted during that journey. So, here's what I can tell you what I did. So, the first one that I saw was Nuzleaf, and that only took 2,084. Then I saw a Swablu after 10,257. Then I saw another Nuzleaf, then another Swablu, another Swablu, another Swablu, another Swablu, a Nuzleaf, and then Swablu, 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 and then Zangoose. So, oh yeah, we saw plenty of shinies before getting our boy. 3 Nuzleafs, 8 Swablus. You start in the house on the right. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that, KT. May might actually be faster. The real speedrun would be changing your name to Sean, because then you get to just blast through it. Looks like I'm winning this fight. Although tackle can miss. Nope, we got it. Very nice. Yeah, shiny Swablu Hunter. Every time I would message my buddies and be like, hey guys, I found another shiny, they all knew it was Swablu. It was an absurd amount of Swablus. I got so sick and tired of them. And the funny thing is that the first one I found, I was so excited for, and I was in Discord with all my friends. Eventually you guys will see the clip, but we were so excited for it. And then you juxtapose that clip of me being in Discord with my other buddies when we found the final Swablu that I ended up seeing. Like, all of us were just like, oh, come on, man, not again. So it's a nice little interesting change of pace between how excited we were and how awful it was. So, all right. Give me my Pokedex. You got your shiny Marowak in Soul Silver Safari Zone, Rob. Very nice, dude. Congratulations, man. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get ourselves a shiny before too long here in this journey, because it's gonna be tough. Were any of the Swablu with good natures and IVs? Yes. The Swablu I ended up using had a neutral nature, but very solid IVs. Very solid. All of them were like 20 plus from what I could see. And I ended up getting Hidden Power Grass on it as well at 65 or 6. No, it was 68 base power Hidden Power Grass, which on an Altaria was absolutely great. Because my dream team was Blaziken, Shedinja, Altaria, Zangoose, Huntail, and Registeel. So I ended up actually using one, and it was that one. It was so good. Oops. All right, so now we have to catch 2 Pokemon, and then we'll be able to make our trade. The longest phase during the DTQ, by the way, was 17,407 resets, and that was for the final Swablu that I caught before Zangoose. So, like, after going 17,000 and not getting anything, only then did I finally get the Goose afterwards, and it felt so vindicating. Check out the speedrun. It's faster to go talk to mom as well, KT. Okay, dude. I'm going to have to check that out. I'm going to try and see, because normally it's about a 15-minute reset, all things included, including catching the Pokemon, trading the Pokemon, and hatching the eggs. Yeah, ledge drop, speedrun's over. Broke out, speedrun's over. Adamant and decent IVs. That's awesome, Rob. Congratulations, man. It took me so long to get this Adamant Cubone that we're about to hatch. Okay, there we go. And now I have on the side here with me, I have my just my original model GBA, which has Emerald in it, and that's where the eggs are, so that's where we'll be trading over from. And this thing just basically sits beside me at all times, plugged in, and plugged into the trade cable as well. So let's go ahead and get this trade going. Imagine if I get the shiny now. Guys, if I get the shiny now, holy, I couldn't imagine. Like, that would be just foolish. That would be absurd. There's no world, right? Alright, Emerald's going through. There we go. It's a nuts reset, eh? Anytime, like you said, KT, I'm going to have to look into it, because time saving, since these are so long in terms of the reset, is going to be worth it. So let's go up and over, and we'll trade. Zigzagoon and an egg. This should be Cubone. Yes, Nighthawk. Yes, sir. Welcome to the stream, Nighthawk. We got up to 119. The streak is actually still alive, but this is the final stream that we were going to do tonight. This is the victory lap since we got 100. So tonight we just went through. We did 2 more sets, got up to 119, and now we're doing. I'm showing the stream what the process is that Twisted Motive did to get his Salamence that I am doing for my Cubone and Eevee, since I now have both eggs. So that's what we're doing right now, and then I'll be away for 2 weeks, but the pinned comment in the stream is a poll where you guys can decide what I do next. But good to see you, Nighthawk. Thanks for swinging by, man. Let us all channel the shiny luck. Yes, please. I could use all the luck as possible. Yeah, for me, Moki, I thought Shiny Sneasel and Coliseum was bad. This is absurd. This is absurd. Because first of all, you have to get the 5 IV Hag, which takes God knows how long. I mean, poor Motive has hatched over 13,000 eggs looking for his 5 IV Charizard. I got lucky, and my Cubone only took me just under 5,000 eggs. So... And then once we save, we can reset. We don't have to leave the club and deal with all that foolishness. As soon as we see the blue screen, we just hit the reset button and we're good to go. Boom. And now in we go. And I've pre-run the eggs a good bit. I need to pre-run the Eevee egg a little bit more, just so that it lines up a bit closer to Cubone. Whoops, went right back in. But yeah, so I've pre-hatched the Cubone egg quite a bit, so it'll hatch pretty quickly here. 12k deep on a Slackoth egg hunt, Kuro. Yeah. And when you get to that point of the hunts, you don't even think about it anymore. It just keeps happening. And yes, I have been keeping track of the resets, Smokey. Yep. This will be 182. Alright. No Cubone shiny. So as you can see, Kuro, this is a bit of an interesting hunt. What I did is I hunted a Cubone egg that has 5 perfect IVs and has the hidden power that I want. After you get the eggs, what you do is you get an inventory of 5 eggs, you save before they hatch, you hatch them, check the stats. If they're no good, you just get rid of them, get another egg set, save, hatch, check, all that. And eventually after you do that, you know, thousands and thousands of times, you will hopefully get a 5 IV egg. Then you take that egg, you trade it to a new save file, and eventually that save file will have the right ID to line up with the egg where it will shine. So that's the idea here at least, but no shiny Eevee as well. But before I reset, I'll show you guys the stats. So if you take my level 5 Pokemon that I have here, my Cubone and my Eevee, this one's Adamant, this one's Bold, they have the right nature, and if you look at the stats and the moves, you'll see that I have Perish Song on this Cubone, and on Eevee, I have Wish. So I have my egg moves. All of these stats are perfect for the ones that I need. So like this HP, my defenses, my special attack are perfect for 31. They're 31 everywhere. This Cubone has 5 perfect IVs as well. So yeah, the idea is you get the eggs, you hatch them if they're not shiny, you reset, they go back to the eggs, then you trade the eggs back to your master save, make a brand new save file, then do it all over again. Rinse and repeat until eventually those eggs will shine. But yeah, that's how this... It's basically Manaphy in Gen 4, but for perfect Pokemon in Gen 3. Wouldn't it be a good idea to try and find more than one good egg? Yeah, Julian, specifically with Eevee, I could, because I only need 4 perfect IVs on Eevee, but after seeing how brutally dry Motive is gone, I'm just going to take what I got. I am just going to take what I got. Because these hunts can take forever. Yes, Jake, the streak is alive, buddy. The 119 streak is still going, but we won't be coming back to the Battle Tower with the shiny team since we did our victory lap tonight. Check the post in the pinned comment, Jacob. Cast your vote on what you want to see next for when I come back after vacation on October 14th. Trade these back over, and then I think that'll be the end of the stream tonight, folks. Grants you the Nat Dex automatically, KT. Yeah, and you can only do it in Ruby Sapphire. Like, I couldn't trade the Pokemon over to Fire Red Leaf Green to hatch them, because obviously you can't until you beat the game, and Emerald wouldn't work because I only have 1. So, it had to be this. Trade the egg back. But yeah, so that is the current shiny hunt that I'm doing in my free time, y'all. The idea is that this Marowak and this Vaporeon will team up with the Ninjask that I already have, and then we will challenge the Emerald Battletower for a 100 win streak with that shiny squad of 3. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. As you can see, the hunt can take a very long time because of how brutal these resets are. So I wouldn't expect it anytime soon, but in the meantime, as of right now, let me just double check it again because I want to make sure I'm giving you the right information. If we check the poll, let me just refresh this. Okay, so Fire Red Nuzlocke as of right now is winning. So if you guys don't want to see Fire Red Nuzlocke, you want to see something else, go cast your votes. Because when we return on October 14th, whatever is winning is what we will be streaming. So there we go, y'all. That's all I got. That is going to be the stream done. I am out of here for the night, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed this victory lap with me of sending off our shiny squad one last time. This Ruby cartridge has been through it all with us. This thing is my prized possession. I'm going to go put it in the case right now where it belongs. It will sit atop the pedestal right in between gold, red, leaf green, and fire red. And that is where it will rest because its job is done. Thank you all so much for being here with me throughout this journey. Again, this is the last stream before I go away, so I will be gone until October 14th, but I will be seeing each and every one of you then when I'm back. I hope you all have a wonderful start to the fall season, and I'll be around in Discord here and there, so if you guys have any questions or you've got anything cool, feel free to drop it in the Discord if you haven't joined the Discord yet. Check the description, and one last time, a like and a sub for the streak goes a long way. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here with me, and I will be seeing you all soon. Have yourselves a wonder one.